Good morning, everybody. What's taking so long is I'm trying to get you guys a view without the sun glare, but unfortunately it's like 7:10 this morning here, so we may just have a little glare. And I apologize. So here I am. You don't need to see me anyway. You just need to listen. Okay. Hey, Jess. So it is just 7:10 in the morning. See, I am sunshine. See? I'm sunshine. Hey, everybody. So good to see you. Listen, it's only 7:10 in the morning, and obviously you guys the first person I spoke to other than my guides, and they don't need to hear my voice, so I apologize. Good morning. Hey, Barbara, Sherry, Terry. Hey, everybody. All right, so I'm going to get right to it because I think the weather's good. How's the weather there, you guys? Somebody tell me how the weather is. Is it good? Tell me how the weather is. Somebody tell me. Don't be scared. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get right into my live video so you guys can get on with your Saturday. It's like 10 something there. Somebody give me a weather report. Warm and rainy. All right, get rid of that snow. Okay, I am going to start this live from Los Angeles. I feel like a TV show, don't I? With a couple of things, because I want to address a couple of questions. You have the front door open. Of course you do. Is that sun too much? You don't need to see that side of my face. Anyway, I want to address a couple of questions that I get every single day. So I'm going to address them here. And, oh, there's the twin I either just married or I'm going to marry, one or the other. Not marry, but I'm just the piece. Okay, so the first question I want to answer, and then I'm going to get into my writing that I wrote 4 years ago. And is that sun too much? I have my phone propped up in a houseplant, so I'm doing what I can. Okay, so I want to talk about my mornings first because everybody says, what is your morning procedure? What do you do in the morning? Do you meditate? Do you do your gratitude journal? What is it you do? Okay. So I actually got some props together here. So I know it's bright, Jess, but it's still me. I got some props together this morning, even though I finally slept in past 4:30, which is 7:30 at home. It's been really hard to get sleep here. My body does not want to adjust, and I'm going to be home soon anyway. So, okay, my morning. So I try, okay? And I know that I've talked to you guys a lot about this, reaching for your phone first thing. My situation when I travel is sometimes it's the only clock I have. So like a crazy person, I reach for my phone and I reach for my phone to look at the time and, sorry, I'm trying to adjust because everybody's complaining about the light. Okay. I apologize. Good morning. Happy Saturday. So anyway, I reach for my phone to look at the time, typically when I am traveling. Unfortunately, see there's a leaf from the houseplant. Unfortunately, of course, not unfortunately, all the messages and stuff like that, which I love. I love everybody's messages. I love, hey Deb, hey Caitlin. I love everybody's messages. I love everybody's texts and all that. But when I go to my phone to check for the time, that's what I see. So I'm making a point here, guys. The point is, if you have something else that tells you time so you know what time it is in the morning, try not to check on your phone. Because what we should be doing first thing in the morning is either hand over our heart and check in with ourselves. Do I like me? I don't need to know how many likes I have on Facebook. Do I like me? I love me this morning. And then worry about the likes you got on Facebook, because let's face it, we all do it. Who watched our video? Who did this? Hey Lisa, who watched our video? Who did this? Who did that? It's very tempting when you look at your phone in the first thing in the morning to have that be the first thing you do, and that's not how you want to start your day, because let's be honest, if somebody says something on your wall that pisses you off, you're going to address that before you address your meditation and gratitude, right? Who hears me? Thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Hey, Jen. I saw Jen Driscoll, not Driscoll anymore. I saw Jen Driscoll last week, and it was so good. I hadn't seen her for a year. All you guys I haven't seen in so long, I'd love to see you. Yes, Caitlin, that's right. Because what we do is we grab our phone and we look to see what's going on or whatever, and we've actually lost that state that we were in, that calm, peaceful state, because when we sleep, what are we in? We're in a state of rest, right? So our heart gets going. We're like, oh my God, somebody put a mad face on my post. Is this not true? This is so, so true, you guys. If you don't admit it, don't forget I'm psychic and I'm coming for you. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know how I got off on this rant, but in the morning, hand over your heart. I love me. Never mind how many likes you got. If you have to look at your phone for the time, do that. But do yourself a favor and prop yourself up a clock in your bedroom in the morning. When I travel, sometimes there's not a clock, or I unplug it so I can use it for my charger. Okay, Colleen, hey, I haven't seen you in years. So my morning, hand over the heart. I love me. Most important, check in with yourself. And again, guys who just got on, I apologize for how bright it is, but I really wanted to be by the window. Not that this isn't a huge place, but God. All right, I'm gonna move because I'm getting irritated. Okay, here we go. Is that better, everybody? Okay. Goodness. Okay, here we go. That's better, right? Okay, so my morning consists of doing what I just said. Hand over the heart in the bed or wherever you are, wherever you wake up. I typically try to wake up in a bed. Although this past year, you never know. Okay, then I will either, if you gotta run to the bathroom, but get back to your sacred space, because it's so tempting when you make that run to the bathroom. Again, check my phone. Who's looking at me? Who said something mean to me? Are we ever looking for positive stuff? Maybe, but you know, there's certain people that when they comment on our pages, we're just like, I better look. And then you get into this whatever, and you go in the zone, and you're not in your good state anymore. So, myself, I do a brief meditation, and you guys, meditation, 10 minutes. Like, you don't have to go into this long 1 hour, an hour and a half, all this. 10 minutes is plenty. And if you can't get into the zone to meditate, absolutely get on a YouTube video that takes you there. Put on some music or something that would take you into meditation. 10 minutes tops. You got enough going on in the morning where you don't need to worry about spending all this time meditating, because then what's happening when you meditate, if you meditate over 10 minutes, what's happening is you're thinking about how much time you're losing because you need to be somewhere, right? How many of us do this? Hands up, thumbs up, hearts. Let me know if you do that. I do it. Okay, so I get myself into a meditative state, and then I got props, guys. I do my cards. You guys, I do my cards for me first, and then comes Haley's. Yes, thank you. Hey Shelly, I do my cards for me first. So as much as I love putting a card up for you guys, I always do mine first. So I actually pull from 3 decks for myself. Doesn't mean you have to. You can pull 1 card a day. Most people do. So that's a deck. People have asked me about my new deck. There's a deck. This is the one I'm pulling from now, by Colette Baron Reed. This deck is probably one of the best decks I've ever put my hand on, and I'll be honest with you guys, Hay House had a sale, and I bought it. Okay, so I do my cards. So to back up, for those of you who just jumped on, meditation, cards. I typically do something with my oils. This one is a roll-on. Tanya, hey! This one is a roll-on called Motivate. Hey, see? It makes me be able to, it's got superpowers. It makes me be able to motivate you. I'm working with the doTERRA, and this is not a commercial, but everybody asks me. I'm working with doTERRA now. I used to be a Young Living distributor, but I have been drawn to doTERRA for some reason, so that's what I'm working with. Motivate is a roll-on one. I'm not gonna, hey, this is live TV, kids. It's a roll-on one. So like literally roll it on. And you'll find that, granted, you're not gonna have your makeup on yet, but you'll find that when you start with the oils, oh my God, the scent, they really bring your emotions, good emotions, alive. So have an oil that you use first thing, even if it's peppermint. I mean, if you need the peppermint to wake you up, have an oil, a little lemon, put a little lemon in your water. Do something with the scent, because I'm telling you kids, that awakens your senses for the day. I love this one. This one is Motivate. Gets me rolling. Not that I'm not hyper when I get up anyway. I am so hyper. Like, I can't wait to talk to you guys. I can't wait to put something on the computer. I do not wake up groggy, kids. Okay, and the other thing that I will typically do, oh, live TV. I didn't break a tooth though. I have, and this again is when I'm traveling, I think this is backwards, you guys. This is smudge spray. So I take this with me when I travel, the smudge spray, because I find that if I start lighting, you guys know I have that shell with the sage in it, and I start lighting it, and I find that if I start lighting it in apartment buildings and smoke detectors go off and all this, then we've got a new set of issues. So I use the liquid smudge. Actually, message me if you want more, or comment below if you want more information about this. Anita actually turned me on to liquid smudge, and it's great. It's great for traveling. I find that they search my carry-on less when I don't have smudge, a bag of white sage in there. They get a little confused. So I find that taking the liquid smudge, okay, Caitlin, I will put the information about this. This woman, I was actually with Lisa Williams when I discovered this brand. That's what Lisa Williams uses. This woman, the prices are really good. I think it's like $12 a bottle. So I have one here, I have one in my office, but I do travel with it. Unfortunately, it's more than 3 ounces, so you can't put it in your carry-on, now that I think about it. I don't know how many no, you know what? I did put this in my carry-on. They don't care. It's better than seeing that little baggie of white sage. What else do I use in the morning? Crystals. If you don't have any crystals, I'm actually planning a crystal trip for everybody up by my house, but crystals, like simple crystals. I put them by the bed at night, and I have them with me when I do my cards in the morning and when I do the pull for you guys, okay? So meditation, cards, liquid sage, nice smells from essential oils, crystals, and last but absolutely not least, journal, journal, journal. I find if you don't have your 10 minutes to meditate, if you can't take your 10 minutes to meditate, put your 10 minutes on your journaling. I'll tell you why. It structures your day. It literally will change your day. Test it for a week, test it for 5 days, I don't care, but do something, because journaling will change your day. I love if you're doing it at night, but I'd like to see you starting your day out with it, because write down 3 things, I don't care, just do something, okay? Put that pen to paper, because when you put that pen to paper, you are creating your energy for the day. So you're going to journal a little bit. Hey Stacy, you're going to journal a little bit for your day. Stacy, you're going to want to watch the replay. This is a lot of info on this one. So you're going to want to do your journal, as well as for those of you who have a gratitude journal, which is exactly what it says it is. A gratitude journal is, yes, Caitlin has a bullet journal. If you want to learn about those, it's not what you think. Talk to Caitlin. She's the master of them. So do some sort of journaling, do some sort of gratitude. I like to, and you guys, this is literally my life. Like, you might be like, she doesn't do all that in the morning. Oh, yeah, she does. That's why sometimes when I come to you on camera, especially out in LA, I am in no face and in a t-shirt, because I'm doing my morning stuff. It really doesn't take that long once you get yourself into a routine, but you're gonna find it's going to change the energy of your day. Trust me, kids, trust me. Journal and gratitude, okay? A couple of commercials, and then I'm gonna get right into my reading, and then I'm gonna let you guys go and enjoy your Saturday. If you're not in the book club yet, guys, get in the book club. believers and achievers. All you have to do is, I think you just have to ask to join or something, and then I approve you to join. But a couple of things: if you are a book clubber and you are on this video, I have been mentioning it. We are going to be having an event in the fall, which is going to be so fun. So, because the book clubbers that are in different parts of the area, we're all going to get together, and I can't wait. It's in the planning stages, and I'm going to keep it a secret for a bit. Also, the trip to Hawaii. As you guys know, I'm going to Hawaii October, November this year, and one person is joining me for a week on me. And I'm not kidding you guys. One person I am taking to Hawaii with me for a week on my dime, and that is my gift to one person. What are the rules? I don't know yet. I really don't. I have to sit with that, and I know I keep saying I'm going to. Okay. So join the book club. Only book clubbers can go on the event in the fall, and anybody can go. Anybody can win the free week in Hawaii once I figure out what it is. Okay. I will be in Florida, kids, February 4th through 10th. If you are in Florida and know of a good place I can stay, you know, and I don't need to know till 2 days prior, that's fine. Jersey, I will be February 11th to March 8th. And I do still have a couple of sessions open in January, private sessions in my Concord office. The only reason I'm saying this is so I don't have to keep posting all this stuff in separate posts and waste my whole wall and waste your time. You watch this video, you can find out where I am, what I'm doing, what I do in the mornings, etc. I do have a few private sessions open in January, and then I'm gone. Like, I'll see you in April. Okay, so if you want a private session, get in January. I've opened up a couple extra days at my office in Concord on Loudon Road. It's real convenient this time. Okay, private sessions in January. I do have the weekend of January 20th and 21st for one group event on one of those days, the other. So if somebody books the 20th, I'm not working the 21st. If somebody books the 21st, I'm not working the 20th. So if you want to have your group event, is that next weekend? Next weekend? That weekend did open up, so let me know ASAP. It will go to the first person who messages me in New Hampshire, please. Now, we did, we, meaning me and my guides, did a video the other day, and at the end of it I read a little writing that I had written about the beach and being stuck in the sand. And I had promised an answer to, somebody asked me, okay, well, what do we do if we can't get the sand off the feet? So I did a little meditation and guidance for that, and it's very simple. And so this is going to be an addendum. If you didn't see the video the other day, then you want to take a look at it so this makes sense. So with the sand that we are stepping in when we're trying to wash our feet off, it's symbolic. Okay, so take the sand as a metaphor, and the answer to the question that I was asked in the video the other day, so watch the other video on, what was it on, attachments? Sand. It's okay to take a little sand with us, knowing that it will fall away on our journey. So if you heard my sand, having your feet in the sand, if you heard that the other day, that is going to make sense to you, okay? It's okay to take a little bit with us, knowing that it's going to fall away on our journey. So in other words, when we walk off that beach, we may have a little sand attached to our feet, but it's not going to stay there forever, okay? So we let it fall off naturally or organically. And last but absolutely not least, kids, here comes my writing. This was written September 5th, 2013, and yes, I will give you a Los Angeles view as soon as I'm done. I wrote this September 5th, 2013, and it's called Struggle. So if you think this is for you, if you think this is for a friend, go ahead and hit the share button right now. Some people don't know there's a little share button down on the left-hand side. You can share it while I'm still talking. You don't have to wait till the end so people can hop on live. So the title of this is going to be Struggle. If you know a friend that needs it, oh, there I am. If you know, I just had to turn a little. If you know a friend that needs to hear this, I wrote this 4.5 years ago. All right, here we go. What do we consider a struggle? Is it anything that changes? Is it anything that makes our day different? Or maybe even harder? Change doesn't necessarily mean struggle, does it? So change can be for the good. As a matter of fact, most time it is. We just don't notice it when it's happening. Just because it's different doesn't make it hard, right? That makes perfect sense. Maybe a better way to put it is a speed bump. When something unexpected comes up in our day, we often view it as bad, don't we? I mean, we do, because we're all control freaks and we view it as bad. Let me see a little interaction, kids, so I know you didn't fall back asleep. It could just be a piece of the puzzle and a part of our path or journey. Different doesn't mean hard or struggle. Just because it's not what you're used to, this may be what's going to end up being your future. So you may run into something during your day that seems different, that seems like it's hard. It seems like I didn't know this was my life. I didn't know this was coming. This may end up being a part of your future and turn out to be an amazing thing. You remember, we are not given stuff for no reason. Okay, it could just be a piece of the puzzle and a part of our path or our journey. Different doesn't mean hard or struggle. We see people every day who struggle, don't we? Sometimes we turn a blind eye, sometimes we look the other way, but let's be honest. We see people every day who struggle. They either struggle with a lack of money, a lack of food, no shelter, or they struggle with loss, poor health, lack of employment. Those are struggles, you guys. Keep in mind the old adage, we are never given more than we can handle. What doesn't kill us make us stronger. We are well. And I just want to talk about it for a quick second, and then I'll let you guys go. Okay. Let me think about this before I say it. Okay. Hey, Deanna. So listen, many of my clients come to me because they're going through a job transition, and that's what I call it. I call it a job transition, because losing our job or leaving a job, as society, we tend to look at it as a bad thing, but and we look at it as a struggle, right? We look at it as our own struggle. For instance, employment, when that changes for you guys, you're gonna find that that's for the good. I don't ever see anybody who either loses their job or says, that's it, I just quit, or I quit by accident today. And it happens. We do it, we get pissed off, and we quit our job. Not we meaning me, because I work for myself. But the thing is that a job change isn't a struggle. So try to pull out the positive. And this is where your gratitude journal is going to come in, because I want you to write, if you're struggling with employment or home or loss of money, write in your gratitude journal that I talked about for your morning, write in your gratitude journal about the good things about losing your job. Maybe you get to be home with your kids and figure out another way to earn money. You know, maybe your landlord is ending your lease. I promise you're going to find a better place. You aren't going on this journey to go backwards. I promise you. My heart, I promise you guys, you are not going on this journey to go backwards. So if something comes up, just as it said in my writings, if something comes up as a struggle, and God only knows what I was struggling back with in 2013, but I sure wrote a lot, and I got a lot more to share. If something comes up as a struggle for you guys, I want you to take the positive, write down 3 things positive about something that comes up as a struggle, no matter what it is. Even if it's your health, you guys, because sometimes the universe or spirit or God or whoever your higher power is going to knock us on our ass so we can slow down for a second. Whether it's lack of money, food, and don't forget, I'm going to be doing the debt workshop. Health, employment. I mean, and those are just the top things. I mean, who knows? It could be something else. Try to take that struggle and look at it as something that's just part of your journey, just a speed bump in your journey. Listen to this video 30 times until it gets in here, because sometimes when you hear something for the first time, you're like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Listen to it until it sinks in, because I see a lot of whining and complaining, and I'm sorry, this is gonna sting. Probably not to the people on this video, but maybe somebody watches it later. This is gonna sting. I see a lot of people whining and complaining on Facebook, and guess what we're doing then, guys? Right back to the same message as in The Secret, which is the first book in our book club, Believers and Achievers. I feel like a walking commercial, but I crack myself up. Anyway, when you're putting that out there, especially when you're on Facebook going, FML, I got a flat tire, what else could go wrong? You know what the universe is going to say to you? Oh, what else could go wrong? Oh, you're looking for things to go wrong? Guess what? You're going to get a lot more things going wrong, okay? So I don't want to see these posts, especially from you guys. It's not typically the people who are on this video. FML, my kid got sent home from school today. They're hardly sick. Well, guess what, guys? They may end up really sick, and home is the best place for them, right? So try to take whatever seems like it's coming in as a struggle or something that's you're bumping up against during your day. You know, try to take that. Yes, Deanna. Yes, Caitlin. Exactly. Oh, sorry. There's my client who texts me 24/7. It's none of you guys, and she's not on Facebook. So try to take something that comes up as a struggle, turn it around. I know it's hard when you're in the moment, but that's when you should do it. Get into that. I almost cursed. Get into that damn gratitude journal and write. Hey, Dawn. Good to see you. I struggle with self-confidence, just being honest. Caitlin, oh my gosh, you are like, I love the way you participate. Thank you for being honest. Okay, I am going to talk about that. Can I talk about that? Does everybody have a minute? Give me a thumbs up or something if you've got a minute. I want to talk about self-confidence because this has come up. No, Caitlin, I love it when you participate. And everybody, but your honesty is like, gives me another subject. We got a minute? Caitlin's like, I got a friggin' minute. Lisa's got a minute. I recognize your faces. Get those thumbs up. And let me talk about self-confidence for a second, you guys. 2 people. Guess what? I'm going to talk about it anyway, because if you know me, I do what I want. Dawn, hey, oh, heart to you. I made a funny joke about the twins when I came on. So you're going to want to watch the replay. And you guys, if you're watching it on replay, please put it. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's putting a thumbs up for everybody else. If you're watching the replay, please put that you put, please put in the comments replay. It's early here, guys. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about self-confidence, and then I'm going to let you go. You know, you can listen to half this now, half later. You can listen to it 30 more times. Like I said, sometimes you got to listen to it for a few times for it to sink in. Or you hear something different each time you listen to it. So let me talk about self-confidence for a second. Somebody once said to me that it's none of your business what other people think about you. Let that soak in for a second. It's none of your business what other people think about you. Because, and I use this the other day, and I'm pretty sure with the person who's on here, but because that's their thought, right? We don't go and see what other people think about the sunrise. We don't go and care what other people think about living in the city. Why do we care what they think about us? Why do we let that into our energy space? Because we're human and we have human emotion. But the other reason is because we want to be liked. We want to be loved. Because what is that? That's validation that we're on the right path, right? Oh my gosh. It is validation that we are on the right path. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Validation that we are on the right path. I'm sorry. I'll just leave it because you guys can't see it when a text comes over my screen, I don't think. So anyway, I apologize. Oh my gosh, early morning videos with me. I'm like hyper. So it is when we upset somebody or when somebody criticizes the way we are or comments about the way we are, something we posted, that's on them. That's their own energy. That is... Thanks, Deanna. That is their own energy, right? That for some reason, when they look in the mirror, they don't like themselves and they're projecting it on you. So try to remember, guys, that when somebody's being negative towards you, that's not on you, that's on them, okay? Love on them, and I will always say this, love on them and send them away. Who cares? Really? Is it when you let that into your energy, it's going to get stuck there, and they're going on with their day, so they don't care. So you know what I do, and I do it all the time, delete their comment. It's your wall. Like literally, we have to have these conversations about Facebook, but we do. I mean, Facebook is like how some of us live. So, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, we use it for our work. So when somebody does something negative, block them. Who cares? If they are getting in your headspace, in your energy space, they don't belong there, flush them. I'm serious, you guys. You will be so glad you did. This is January, time to get rid of the clutter, time to get rid of these people that are cluttering your Facebook newsfeed, time to get rid of the negativity. Hey, sis. Hey, Val. Thanks, Caitlin. It's really time to move on and do what is good for you and your energy. What is good for them? Who cares? If it doesn't resonate with somebody, you weren't put on this earth to make that person happy. If they can't be happy in their own self, that's their energy, okay? So remember, what somebody thinks about you, what somebody says about you is none of your business. Let it go. Laugh at them, love on them, and let them go. Send them off into the universe. And hey, girl. Oh, there's my girl. Everybody, Shauna. Let's hear an applause. Shauna is the reason I am here in Los Angeles. Good morning. Shauna is my friend who I have never met. Look at him, I'm so squirrel. I was fine till you came on, Shauna. Shauna was a friend that I had never met. We were Facebook friends, and she said, get your ass out here to Los Angeles, and here I am. Like, it's that simple, guys. Tell me to get my ass out there, and I will, as long as you figure it out for me. So anyway, I love you, Shauna. Thank you for making all this possible. Unfortunately, her children are, don't be sorry about telling me to get my ass out here. I love it. Unfortunately, her children are sick, so say a prayer for those kids. Okay, squirrel. So again, it's not important what anybody thinks about you. What's important is how you feel about you, which takes you right back to when you first wake up in the morning. Hand over your heart. I love me. Who cares how many likes or loves you have on Facebook? Love yourself first, and the rest will come. I am going to close with that because I feel like I've been talking for like an hour. So I am going to end on that, you guys. Share, share, share. Because I know you'd like to keep me to yourself or keep me for yourself, but sometimes, and this happens a lot, you guys, I'm getting a lot of contact from people who they saw my video shared. Hey, Melissa. They saw my video when it was shared, and they don't know me, but the message touched their heart. So a lot of pieces to today's messages, you guys. I'm so happy to see you. It is bright and early in Los Angeles. There's the city behind me, and yes, that's the window I had my feet out of. I'm a trickster. Okay, you guys, I love you. I'm gonna go. I don't know when I'll be back on. I'll be in New Hampshire midweek or some, I don't even know. I'll be back like Tuesday or something. If you didn't catch this whole video, please watch it from the beginning. It's real important about how to start your morning, etc., etc. Share, share, share. Sharing is caring. I love you guys. There's a few people missing off this video, so it's probably late at home. It's like 10 something. So I'm going to go. I love you all. I will talk to you soon. Thanks for hanging in there through all my commercials. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gone. I love you.